Hi, I'm Andrea Christmas, Director of AUP Summer School. I'm so pleased to be with you today to let you know a little bit more about our summer school options for high school students aged 16 and over. First, a little bit more about AUP, or the American University of Paris. AUP is a small liberal arts style university located in central Paris. We are regionally accredited in the United States and offer an English language curriculum, with the exception of our French language classes, for example. We have a small, very international student population with over 100 nationalities on campus. Students can expect a very personalized learning experience. Our average class size is only 15 students. AUP's urban campus is really centrally located in the beautiful 7th arrondissement. Our 8 campus buildings are scattered along the Seine between the Eiffel Tower and the Invalides. So really the longest walk that you can expect between campus buildings is 15 minutes. And the Invalides, just to note, it's that gold dome building you see in the picture here. Between classes, you're really immersed in the city. You can explore the many shops, restaurants, and cultural offerings that the 7th has to offer. So you can imagine yourself picnicking on the Champ de Mars right next to the Eiffel Tower with new friends after class, or visiting the Rodin Museum just near the Invalides to get some inspiration for your sketching Paris class, for example. We open our university level summer school classes to high school students so that you can get a taste of university life in Paris. At AUP, you also can customize your experience by choosing between taking your summer school classes for university credit, which is going to give you a jump start on your studies, or as an auditor, if you just really want to test out the university classroom. You can join us for one of our 3 summer sessions. In any case, whichever you choose, you're going to complete a full semester's worth of classes in either 3 weeks or 6 weeks. All of our summer classes really bring you into the city to experience everything that Paris has to offer. So, for example, many of our art history classes are taught inside museums, and so you'll have your lectures with your faculty member and small group in front of the works that you're talking about. Our French immersion classes really bring students out into the world to test those skills that they're learning in the classroom. And our creative writing workshops allow students to hone their craft in a city that's really been home to writers for centuries. And we also bring working writers to campus for readings as part of that program. This summer, we also have several communications offerings which might be of interest. So for example, in June, we have a practical journalism course, which is going to allow students to learn how to report out stories and use our multimedia classroom spaces to do so. And in the month of July, we have a fashion studies course, which is really set up to be an introduction to the profession. So it's going to introduce students to the various different career options that they might consider in the fashion industry. And they're going to do so through site visits and guest speakers who are going to be working professionals themselves. High school age students who are not planning to travel with family are going to stay in our Jouffroy d'Abon residence hall. It's located in the residential 17th arrondissement of Paris. There, they're going to live with 2 on-site residential advisors, and they're going to learn to commute safely to campus through our orientation program. Just to give you a sense here, you can see both the location of our primary campus building as well as our residence hall on this map here. And so it's going to be an easy commute via bus, metro, or even on foot, actually. We've got optional cultural excursions that students can opt into during the summer as well. They're going to bring students off campus to see cultural events in the city, like classical concerts or ballet. And we've got walking tours also that are led by our Dean of Students, who's also an experienced guide in the city. And we have weekend day trips, which are going to take students to explore nearby places like Chantilly in the north of Paris, where students can learn about whipped cream and view beautiful artworks and visit the beautiful chateau there, or to the more medieval city in northern France of Amiens, for example. A lot of different options for students. Tuition and fees are going to be variable depending upon the options that you select. So if you opt for university credit, there's going to be a price differential between audit, and similarly whether or not you have a roommate. Our application process is really simple. We just want to know who you are, what makes you interested in AUP summer school, and our application advisors are going to be available if you have questions. So we really look forward to hearing from you, and we really hope you'll consider studying in Paris this summer at AUP Summer School. And you have all of our contact information here. So à bientôt. Merci.